Alright guys, so this is another unboxing. I'm going through way too many of these. Take out my everyday carry at the moment. What I'm noticing about this is every time I strop it every night, it gets sharper and sharper and sharper, which is perfectly fine. Let's see what we have here. Empty bag. And we have the Ontario knife. Rat Model 1. Now, this is supposedly the new logo. They no longer use the triangular logo. Let's see how this comes in packaging. So it's hefty, definitely. This is my first time ever handling the knife, so I will unset it. And this is just the first impressions unboxing. So far, so good. I like how there's a tip down here. The handle is pretty slippery. It looks like G10, but it doesn't feel like G10. It's very slippery. But it's okay because that finger control there is really good. That ramp, the chipping feels fantastic. This is the Model 1 with the new logo on there. So another thing that I have that I think is pretty important is this right here. It's a black box. Comes in very handy. Always records when my car is on. I'm still relatively new. I only have 7,860 miles on my car. And I'm loving it. My first BMW I ever bought. It's a fantastic vehicle. The all-wheel drive system is just awesome. Now I know why people always say how they love their BMWs. It's I've tried it and they're not wrong. So this is the Ontario Rat 1 that I just got. I was doing a little bit of first impressions. Let's see if I turn the light here. Okay. I was doing a little first impressions in the office, and it was time to get off work, so why not? My wife wanted to go to the market. So we're at the market. I really don't want to go inside, so I decided to stay in the car. This thing, once again, buttery smooth. I can flick it out really slow, and it just flicks out. Did get some e-juice on here that I have to wash off, but brand new Ontario Rat 1, and this thing has a very fantastic blade shape. Once again, smooth. I can't stress how smooth this is. This is the first time I actually got it not to flick, but no matter how slow I flick this, it just pops out. Okay, and this is a very intimidating blade, in my opinion, as far as the shape goes and how it looks. It's very intimidating. So, if you work at an office, I'm not sure if this is the best blade to carry around. Now, my current EDC, just for the sake of the video, is this CRKT Ripple. And this is not so intimidating. Everyone thinks this is a butter knife. And I'm reaching the end of this review, so I'm going to be reviewing this pretty soon. I didn't have a first impressions for this one, just because by the time I got around to it, it was it's already pretty much the end of its review time. So I really like this knife, just the tip down only bothered me. So I put a lanyard on it. I have a video up on that. So maybe this might be my next EDC knife to review, but this is freaking fantastic as far as functionality. Fantastic smoothness. I can't say that enough. So the fit and finish, awesome. This thing has perfect blade centering. So I'm not sure the angle on that, but it has fantastic blade centering. Maybe do it to the middle here. So if you see the blade centering on that, it's spot on. Smooth. It's kind of heavy. It feels like the Spyderco. But I mean, I'm a big guy, and this thing's perfect. Right now it's the tip down position, but I'm gonna go ahead and swap the clip over. But these 3-hole clips, I might have extra ones that I could put maybe a different style clip on here. It is the material is very slippery, no doubt about that. But because of that finger choil and the jimping on the blade, it just feels so good. That feels so good. That jimping, I'm telling you, that jimping is just fantastic. Blade shape, fantastic. AUS 8, Model 1, made in Taiwan. Liner lock, again, fantastic. It's so smooth, I'm afraid I might cut my finger. So when I release that liner and I slightly tap it, this blade just drops. And luckily I stop it right here, but it's just that smooth. No adjustments needed. Out of the box, perfect. Love it, love it. So my first impressions, freaking awesome little knife. If you're looking for a relatively cheap knife, and this is e-juice, I'm gonna go ahead and wash that off, but I've been vaping, so got a little bit of e-juice from there. So good. So a considerable amount of heft. And it is much bigger than my Ripple. Switch hands here. Line it up. Take a look. Sorry about the lighting, guys. This is my car. But as you can see, it is much bigger and substantially heavier. This is featherweight compared to this thing. It's, I'd say, in the heavyweight area. But again, that's my first impressions. I'm going to love this knife fantastically. 2 reasons. One, it's buttery smooth. Buttery smooth, which means it has fantastic fit and finish. And then second, it's that ergonomics. The handle. For me, more than blade length, it's really handle size. Does it fit my hand well? Do I have an extra room for my pinky? My gosh, this thing's huge. I have so much room for my pinky. And this is front saber grip still. Hammer grip. Reverse grip. So much room. The finger choil just fits perfectly. And then the jimping right here, oh, fantastic. So my first impressions of this knife is fantastic. There will be a full review on it after I use it for a month, maybe less. There you go, that's my first impressions.